Hey guys, I'm Nathan from Arms and Armor. I'm pretty excited because I just saw that on the class list for the Western Martial Arts workshop this year, there's a class on the Jägerstock. And so I put one together quick so we can talk about it. So, yeah, this class looks like it's going to be really cool. I'll put a link to it at the bottom of this video. But this draws on a manuscript by Johann Pasha from around the year 1670, right? So it's, late Renaissance. It's a early modern fighting text. And in it, he says that there is this weapon called the Jägerstock or half pike or springing stick or hunting stick, which is essentially a spear with two heads. And he says that it is good for fighting off 10, 20, or even 30 swordsmen if you're sufficiently skilled. All right, I don't think I'm fighting off 30 swordsmen with this, but it's a pretty cool weapon. So he says that the weapon should be 4 cubits long. So a cubit is the length from the inside of your elbow to the end of your middle finger, right? So a cubit is relative to the person who's using it to measure. And so this spear, right, the haft itself is pretty much the length of my wingspan, and then the heads project just a little more. So this is possibly 2 or 3 inches longer for me than he would have suggested, but close enough. And he says that the shaft should be 4 fingers wide, but in the pictures you can see they're holding it. I think they mean 4 fingers like this, not 4 fingers like this, right? So this shaft is 1.25 inches thick. It's one that we use for various of our spears. This fighting weapon, he says, is largely forgotten in Germany in the 17th century, but very popular in France, where it is a common weapon that's frequently utilized. And one of the interesting things he points to is the ability to thrust forward and then to thrust back, or to thrust forward, cut around, and then thrust, right? So this weapon can cut, it can thrust, and it can do so on both sides as you move around. And he says to hold it under your arm like this, or like this, or like this, and to salute by doffing your hat. Yep, there go my safety glasses. But this thing's pretty cool. We use an ash haft, and these are our Celtic spearheads on there. They are 4140 carbon steel, differentially hardened. The nice point and edge on there. Shaft has been narrowed, right, to fit into the sockets, and they are pinned. One other thing, the plane of the blades lines up on the shaft so that if you're cutting, the cutting edge is the same in both directions. It's pretty nifty. It's a cool tool. We'll make a special batch of these. If you want one, let us know. I've priced them out, and you can do them for, I think, $350 plus shipping. If you're going to Western Martial Arts Workshop and you want one, let us know in advance as soon as possible so we can bring it out there and you'll save on shipping. If this one is sharp, if you want it blunt or rebated, we can do that as well. Although even with this thing blunt, I wouldn't recommend stabbing your friend with it. They probably won't appreciate it, but it will show you how effective this is as a weapon. Thank you.